He'll be a little bossy. Sometimes he don't want to stand. Sometimes he will just kind of, see the attitude right there when I stepped up in the saddle? He's not hurting anywhere. This saddle fits him really good. That's attitude. So you've seen me in the past. I am very different with every horse, and kind of how I handle the horse as far as leadership. Some I'm a little more assertive leader than others. Depends on the horse. I actually talk specifically about that what different horses need leadership wise. Some horses I'm a little easier on, some horses I'm a little harder on. And in general, a horse that has been babied or is really pushy, then I will be a little harder on them. Mustangs, this is a Mustang. Typically a Mustang, if you get too hard with them, their flight instinct kicks in. Normally you have to be kind of easy with them. This Mustang, however, I've had to be kind of hard on him. Almost riding him like he was spoiled, but I really don't think he was. He's been a very interesting horse to work. He'll be a little bossy. Sometimes he don't want to stand. Sometimes he will just kind of, see the attitude right there when I stepped up in the saddle? He's not hurting anywhere. This saddle fits him really good. That's attitude. That's kind of a lack of a desire, which that's not that uncommon in Mustangs. But with him, he's kind of a lack of desire to do what I ask him to do. He's inconsistent. Some days it's better than others. Make him go in my circles. Some days it's better than others. But overall, he just kind of is bossy and wants to do his own thing. Now, one thing I figured out with this horse, when I ask him to start working harder, he gets nicer. He seems like the kind of horse that somebody that's going to be working cows all day on the ranch would want. That's the kind of mind he has. Not suitable for everybody, but that's kind of what he is. He's not bad. He just kind of wants to do his own thing. Now you see him kind of taking me all over the place. He wants to take me over there, looking at the cows. This horse has had a lot of saddle time. He's not green. Now let's go ahead and ask for a trot and start putting to work. And I want you to watch how his attitude changes. Let's ask for a trot. He really enjoys work. He enjoys doing something. When his mind is kind of left alone and not challenged is when he gets in trouble. So what I've had to do with this horse to really get him going nice is I've had to work him pretty hard. Not physically mean hard, but keep his mind very engaged. And when I started doing that with him, he started getting pretty nice. The issue with having a horse like that is there a lot of work to ride. It's not like you can just go on a trail ride and set the reins down and enjoy a nice relaxing ride. That's not what he is. His mind needs to be challenged. He's the kind of horse that you go for a trail ride where there is no trail. That's the kind of horse he would enjoy, or kind of thing he enjoys. We've done a lot of riding him out back, more so than riding him here. He has really nice steering when his mind is engaged on something. Now right there, it's kind kind of taking me over that way. His mind will decide he wants to go in the barn or go someplace. And he'll be like, oh, I don't know if I know how to steer. Keep going. Trying to steer him where it's not as muddy. If he'll let me, he won't have to go through the bad mud. If he wants to fight me, we'll end up going through the bad mud. See that open gate over there. Go this way, change it up. Challenge his mind, challenge his mind. That's how I've had to adjust him, keep his mind engaged. You see me do something similar with Saber. Early on in Saber's training, when I was putting everything out on the ground to get him to focus in on me and what was going on in here. Kind of similar to him, but what I'm doing with him, since he's further along, I'm getting him focused by asking him to go forward and do something. The next step with him, now that I'm getting his mind engaged on what I'm asking him to do, the next step is to teach him that life can be nice, it can be easy, if you're nice and easy. So let's walk him here just a minute. Give him a chance to relax. Give him a chance to just be nice, chill. And when he gives me trouble, we're going to go back to work. So the release is a nice, easy walk. The pressure is harder work. That's not going to work with every horse. Like Saber in there, it's so forward. That's not going to work with him. That's not going to work with a real forward-minded horse. Works with this horse, and this is mine, and this is mine, and this horse is mine. See, now he's wanting to take me to the gate over there. Let's go to work. See how as soon as I really quit giving him much to do, his mind started looking for something to do. He's not really trying to be bad. He just wants to do something. And when he's not challenged, he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do with himself. His owner told me, I believe before she got him, he was being used someplace to gather cows up. And I'm sure doing that kind of work was pretty mentally stimulating to him. When he doesn't have that stimulating him, he don't know what to do with himself. And if you think about horses and kind of the different places that quarter horses come from and have evolved, you have ranch horses, who's wanting to go that way. You have horses that come from out west or northwest or southwest working on ranches. They want horses that can work all day pushing cows. That horse might be working, really working, for 10 or 12 hours in the day. And then you have horses that might only go on a 2-hour trail ride once a month. Big difference in the horse. Big difference in that horse's mind. Big difference in what is expected of that horse's mind. The horse that is good at one of those is not necessarily going to be good at the other. That's where a lot of people run into problems. They'll go out to these big ranch sales out west and buy these real nice looking, nice bred horses off these big ranches, which there's nothing wrong with the horse. But when they get that horse home and they try to ride it for 2 hours once a month, they have issues with the horse. It's because that horse's, not just the body, but that horse's mind has been bred for that ranch work. And when you're only challenging the horse 2-hour trail ride once a month, it doesn't work. Now this is George. He's a Mustang, so we really don't know how he's bred, but we can look at how he acts and go from there. Now see, what I'm doing with him, I'm really trying to let him chill, let him relax. Just kind of teach him to relax his mind. However long he was used to push cows around, he has learned to work. Now I'm seeing if I can teach him to relax. And I'm doing that by just walking, nice, easy, relaxed walk. He has, his mind thinks about something and it's not with me. If it's not in that nice, easy, relaxed, go with the flow mentality, I'm gonna put him back to work. And I'm working on teaching his mind more than I am his body. You've seen me do a lot of leg yields and collection and moving the body around. This horse could use some of that, but 80% of what this horse needs is it needs self-discipline in his mind. And not really that he's being bad with his history. He's doing what he learned when he was working all day moving cows around. So now I want to teach him to relax and just chill out and walk. And I think he'll make a nice horse, but he has to learn what his new job is, basically. So this is George. I'll put a link up here to his other videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.